What's up, guys? Got a game here against NeoKingGhidorah. I can't remember where it's from, probably a stream or something, but as you can see, my team has Garchomp. It is the SandStorm team, and this was taken just before Chomp was put to Ubers, so I'm only going to have a few more matches up with the original SandStorm team from 5th gen that I made, so Chomp's going to have to be replaced with something else. We'll see how that goes, but unfortunate that he is now gone, because I can no longer abuse his awesomeness. So he's going to lead off with a Yanmega. Definitely not the best situation for me. I'm predicting either a Bug Buzz or a Hidden Power Fighting or Ground, one of those type of things. So I'm going to go out to Nubs to take either of them. Goes to Hidden Power, probably is Ground, just simply for the fact that Heatran walls Yanmega 100% if it doesn't carry Hidden Power Ground. So that's pretty much my opinion on the matter, and he goes for it. So, you know, I guess he could have gone for the Bug Buzz, but he probably predicted my switch anyway and thought Hidden Power Ground was more multi-purpose, so there you go. Gonna go for the knockoff, either to get rid of the Yanmega's Life Orb, maybe it carried, no, it didn't carry Life Orb, I don't know what the Yanmega had, but just go for the knockoff to get rid of whatever it had, and to get rid of maybe something on the switch-in, which is in fact this Crawdon, and I get rid of his Life Orb, which is amazing. I'm gonna go out to Rotom here, and I'm thinking he's going to go for the Crab Hammer, so I know I can resist it nicely. He in fact goes for the Waterfall, which is going to do still a decent amount considering his stab and everything, and I'm not a bulky set, I'm much more of a defensive Rotom, so, offensive Rotom, sorry, so I am going to not take that too well, but he does have an Electivire, and I go for the Thunderbolt kind of riskily. I thought he may overpredict, think I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, predicting his Electivire switch and therefore stay in. So that slight overprediction on his part is going to cost him his Crawdon, and unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to bring in Electivire and get the Motor Drive boost. So at this point, I am scarfed. I have to switch out to something else. Gliscor is my best bet against Electivire. Granted, it doesn't have Ice Punch, which is what I'm hoping. And he's just going to go for the Stab Thunderbolt. So that kind of indicates to me that he is a mixed Electivire. I mean, I don't really see many specially based Electivires around, so I'm assuming he is mixed completely. So I'm thinking he may have the Hidden Power Ice at this point, so best thing to go to is to go to Nubs. He's going to sponge any hit because he's a Shuckle, he sits there all day in the sand, and he really just takes no damage from any hit or any move that's thrown his way, because that's just how he rolls. So, Electivire is not really going to be able to do anything to me. I know he's going to carry the Cross Chop, and I also realise that that's going to do nothing, so I might as well sit in here, get a few moves on him, which is going to help me take him down eventually. First of all, get rid of his Expert Belt with a knockoff. My next plan is to Toxic him, and once he's Toxic, I can pretty much rest stall him until he dies, but I'm assuming he's not going to want to stay in to be Toxic or to take any other sort of damage, so he's going to switch out to Lucario, and he does predict that nicely, because, you know, Steel type are going to avoid the Toxic. But at this point, I'm thinking he's going to be greedy. He's going to try and go for a Swords Dance here. I know he is, and so, you know, greediness does not pay off, and Swords Dance does not work when you're faced against a Shuckle, because Encore, my friends, is useful. Now, I'm thinking he may want to stay in and just Swords Dance again, trying to think, oh, you know, I can just Swords Dance, Shuckle can't do anything to me, which is why I'm going to switch to Excadrill, and my main plan with Shuckle and Excadrill most of the time is to Encore something into a stat boosting move, then switch straight out to Excadrill, set up a Swords Dance, and hit whatever comes in. But I'm not going to go for setup on the Swords Dance at that point, because he double switched and we both switched, so he went into T-Tar. I kind of knew that Yanmega was going to come in, but just for the sheer fact that, you know, I didn't want to overpredict, I went for the Earthquake, and it's nice because with Sand Rush I'm going to be able to outspeed the Yanmega, take him out with a Rock Slide, he's going to go down, and even if he did Protect there and get the speed boost, I'm pretty sure that with Sand Rush I still outspeed him after +1 speed, so there you go, that would be really beneficial in any case. So Rock Slide takes him out, but at this point it brings in a PZ. PZ is obviously going to go for some kind of freaking special move attack that'll kill me, and if he's Scarfed, I think I can still outspeed him even if he is Scarfed, just because the ×2 speed. But I was kind of fearing maybe I don't know, PZ gets Hidden Power Fighting. That's probably what that was. So yeah, I just went for the Hidden Power Fighting and doesn't do anything to Shuckle. Shuckle seems to be my hidden power guy today, the guy you go to take all the hidden powers. So obviously he's going to fear the knockoff or the or the Toxic. He probably feared the Toxic more, which is why he went into Lucario as opposed to something which I'd already knocked off previously. So he's going to stay in, go for the close combat this time. I go for the Encore on the off chance that he wants to be greedy again and try and set up again, which is really, really annoying because he gets a crit, and as you can see, Shuckle would have lived that really nicely had he not gotten that crit. But, you know, crits are the only thing in many ways that people manage to take down Shuckle with. There's not many other situations where he just dies normally, so I guess it had to happen eventually, and there it happens. So I know I can probably salvage Shuckle later on if I bring him in on a Porygon Z's attack, so I'm going to keep him. And I'm going to go to Gliscor. And I'm going to dodge with Sandveil, which is nice. Wouldn't have mattered whatsoever because close combat would have done nothing to me. But I'm going to dodge it with the Sandveil. So this is why I prefer using Sandveil Gliscor over Toxic Heal 1, just because the fact I get Roost and Rocks, which is, you know, kind of essential to the team, and the fact that you dodge moves, you know, nicely, and it just works with a synergy of Sand, more betterer. So he actually shows me that he is not a Scarf Zed and goes for a Nasty Plot as I switch out my Gliscor, obviously taking advantage of the fact that he knew I wanted to switch out fearing the Ice Beam and knowing that Shuckle could take an Ice Beam. So he does get one Nasty Plot up, and at this point he actually goes for the Hidden Power Fighting. I'm not quite sure why he did that. Tri-Attack at that point would have probably taken me out, but because he went for the Hidden Power, I'm going to be able to Encore him into it. I probably should have rested up there, but had I gone for the rest, he would have been free to set up more Nasty Plots and therefore given me even more trouble. So I guess Encore was the best move. Shuckle can die to whatever hit he wants to throw at me, which is another Hidden Power, obviously, because he's Encored into it. And I can bring in Excadrill to probably revenge kill him at this point. If not Excadrill, then I can go into something else which can resist Hidden Power Fighting. I don't really know what else I have to do that, but I'm not sure if I still have Rotom left. I still do, so that's what I'm going to go to. Rotom seemed to be the appropriate choice to come in and kill this thing now. Now that I know he is not Scarfed, and I am, it's going to give me the advantage in the situation. So he's going to go into the Electivire, predicting me to go for the easy Thunderbolt and hopefully KO, but I'm actually just going to go for the Hydro Pump. It does miss, but it's not something that really was essentially crucial to this game, because Electivire is easily taken out by my Excadrill, and he doesn't really stand a chance against that thing. The rest of his team can't really stand up to Excadrill. So, going to go for the Hydro Pump. It's going to take out the Electivire in one shot, so that's nice. You know, the stab with Hydro Pump and Rotom this gen is very, very useful. It's always going to be helpful, and PZ is going to come in. I know he's not Scarfed, I am Scarfed. If Hydro Pump misses, doesn't matter, I can finish him off with Excadrill. As I said before, I got all the bases covered really, and it's not going to be too much of a difficult situation for me to get into / out of. So Hydro Pump is probably looking like it's going to clean up his team from this point. He's only got a few guys left. He's got this Lucario, which I'm thinking might want to extreme speed me and take me out, which I guess he does in the end. But as you know, I said it multiple times, Excadrill is in the wings, and he's going to come right in, finish off this game with an Earthquake to the face on that Lucario. Thankfully, he does not carry the balloon or any sort of annoying item. Neither is he Scarfed, and he feels that going for the extreme speed would be kind of pointless at this point, seeing as I do resist it. Although a crit may have taken me out, I don't know. I don't think it would have, but there you go. That's going to be the game. Going to take out his Lucario, and actually it's not the game because he has a T-Tar left. Completely forgot about that, but Excadrill kind of ruins T-Tar's day, as most people would realise, because it's a monster, and some kind of monster that is, because, yeah, in fact, this is weird, because I didn't use Garchomp at all in this game. That's kind of funny, but there you go. I managed to, I guess he's not that essential to the team after all, but it's nice to have him. Unfortunately, not going to be able to use him anymore. I really did like Chomp. He's one of my favourite guys in 4th gen, and definitely one of my favourites in 5th still. So unfortunately he's going to get the axe, and we're going to have to find a new partner for the SandStorm team. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Now I'm actually leaving in a couple of days, guys, on holiday. I'm going to Spain for a week, so there will be 1 week where I will have no updates whatsoever on either of my channels, so I'm afraid you're going to have to deal with that. I'm just going to be away on holiday, and then I'll come back, and because when I come back I'll be in London, my updates will be kind of sporadic, so it depends whether I have Wi-Fi. At some places I might have Wi-Fi, some places I might not other, so the upload schedule won't be its normal routine. It'll be a lot more sporadic, so just keep your eyes peeled. So yeah, I'm leaving on Thursday. I'll be back a week after that on the 14th of July. And then uploads will be sporadic for a couple of weeks before returning to normal at around the start of August. So I thought I'd just give you guys a heads up about that to make sure you knew. Yeah, there you go. This will probably be the last video for a while, so enjoy it, I guess. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Check out the Twitter, the Facebook page, and all those good links that you love in the description. I will see you guys next time. Peace.